What are they doing? Y'all see them tearing up our yard? And how many of them does it take? Dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And our yard has been in this state since, like, for the last month. And our electricity was off for like a few hours, several hours. Let me flip this. It's out there. Let me flip this around. See what I'm looking like. Okay, not too bad. But hello, welcome to another vlog. Why did I put a blue shirt on under this brown shirt, brown sweater? I do not know, but thank you for tuning in once again. I'm a hot mess as usual. Get myself together. Y'all, I don't do this big build up. I just get up and turn the camera on whenever I feel like it. So I have no idea what I'm going to say, what I'm going to record. Maybe that's why I'm not as prolific as other vloggers. And I just snatched my bonnet off. So I'm trying to get my hair together. That's why I'm not as productive as other vloggers, maybe, because I do not prepare. Get y'all on the tripod. There we go. So I'm at work. It's about 10:30 on a Wednesday morning, the 29th. I hope y'all had a good Thanksgiving. I hope y'all enjoy time with your family and friends. So I got a meeting coming up here in a couple of hours, and I needed just like a little break from processing. I was going to open these curtains to kind of brighten things up, but y'all saw those men out there working, tearing up our front yard like they did last time, so whatever. But I'm about to just throw some makeup on right quick, because my manager last time, he was saying, you know, he felt awkward that he was the only one on video. Excuse me. On video at our little weekly meetings, and he doesn't ask for much. He's a real cool guy, so I was like, next week I'm going to turn my camera on, so I got to look decent. I'm still out of breath. Like, I'm not coughing anymore. Praise Jesus. It's like it's rare that I cough. I thought I felt a cough coming on. That's just all up here. But I still have the shortness of breath. And, ooh, the fatigue, y'all. The fatigue is just, like, I'll get off work. Depending on what time I go in, I get off, like, between 3 and 4. And I promise y'all, by, like, 5 something, 6 o'clock, sometimes I'll fall asleep before I've even had dinner or anything, and I'll sleep until about 8:30, so about 3 hours. Then I might get up, eat dinner, and go back to bed at like 10 something or 11, and sleep all the way the next day until 6:30 or 7. Like, I've been tired. It's been rough. And I want to get back to exercising. I haven't exercised consistently since I had the twins. Before I had the twins, and even then I wasn't all that consistent because I was just trying to get used to my schedule when I was working at the hospital. And I was gonna record that life update video, but I was just coughing and busy, and it did not happen. So let me go ahead and update y'all right quick. I'm going to give myself a break for like 5 minutes. Wait, hold on, y'all. For like 5 minutes, and go ahead and do a little life update. It's not like that much for me to tell y'all. If you watch my vlogs and you're like, child, you caught up, because I mentioned everything in my vlogs. But Just in case this is your first time tuning in, welcome. Or you haven't had a chance to, you didn't know I was back posting since I was gone for so long. And you're just getting back, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. I'm sorry about the lighting. They still out there? They still out there, y'all. They still out there just staring at that hole. How many men does it take? You know how they all... That's what they doing. Like, that hole been there for over a month. I'm getting off track, but I wanted to have my windows open in the back to see if it would cause more light, or if I flipped my chair this way, if it would like put y'all on this side, if that would give you more light. Let me check that. And y'all, I got some stretch pants on under this sweater. Uh-oh, Lord have mercy. I just put this on to try to be somewhat professional on top. Not the midriff, not the plus size midriff, although plus size women today, they be doing it. Not this one. So, let's see. Carolyn put her little Thanksgiving stuff out. I always forget my camera is backwards. It says grateful. She put it out on Thanksgiving, so you didn't really get to enjoy that too much. I was looking at this request, okay, to see, is that better? Man, y'all can see all my junk. This is my little station. I have my drink, my vitamins, my snacks. I'm loving these Kind breakfast protein bars. Ooh, they good. They are so good. You know, Tylenol from when I was sick. I kept having a headache every day. But I think this is a little better. Okay. Look at you working it out. So, so welcome. And my life update is pretty decent. It's nothing major. It's just, and I'm sorry I'm looking away. I'm trying to call myself finishing up what I was doing before I went and got dressed real quick. Okay, so while I do my makeup right quick, I'll go ahead and do a life update. Ooh, look at you, I got a headband right here at my desk. So in case you haven't realized it, my babies are gone. I mentioned in my vlog. So I only had them for about 4 weeks. This is where I keep my makeup in. I love this thing. I think it was something I got at Target. But look how much. Ooh, I'm glad I opened it this way, because this is open. And my makeup would have going everywhere. So let me close that. But I'm glad I got it like a year or 2 ago. And this is like another little pouch from Target. It holds so much. And I originally got it as like a travel thing. But I ended up liking it so much and wanting to organize my vanity better that I just keep it in here all the time now. I mean, I have some other little stuff in the drawers of my vanity, but this is like my OG stuff, the stuff I use. And I'm not doing no full beat. I mean, really, I just want some concealer and powder. And I'm still doing my skincare. Y'all know I got skin problems. And it's been improving a lot. So I just feel like I don't need a lot of stuff. But I have been fatigued, so I definitely want to put something under my eyes. Okay, I almost used the wrong color. This is what I was trying to think of in that last vlog, that good old concealer I've been using on my skin that really camouflages. It's one size. Let me get myself together. I have no space here. And I'm occasionally stop and input something because they tracking us. But I'll edit that out. This is the concealer. It's one size, turn up the base butter silk concealer. And it works really well. I got it from Sephora. Yeah, it was Sephora because I had to go. This is when I was working way far and I had to go to the mall out there on my lunch break. And I have color dark 4. And then in the powder, it's Turn Up the Base Versatile Foundation Powder. And I have medium dark 5 that I wear in the winter. And then I have dark 3 that I wear in the summer. But that's still a little too dark for me. I could have got, well, it's too red for me. I got dark 3R. And I should have got dark 4M for summer, but I work it out. I use it like as a sculpting, what they call that? What's it called? Contour when I do all that. But and then because I could not for the life of me think of the name of this stuff. I was so sleepy. And then I had the COVID brain. And then this is the Shape Tape Tarte. That's the one everybody uses under their eyes. And this is in Deep Honey. And that is the one that works for me. So, editing Jamie, go ahead and cut here because I'm about to look something up. I need to go get my eyes checked because I used to only have to wear my glasses for TV, and now it seems like I need to wear them all the time. So, I need to get that looked at. And it also could be my blood sugar. I have not been checking it, and after the holidays, eating all that stuff, ain't no telling. So that's probably it. But I go in with this first. Like these dark bruises that are back. I had got rid of these with that Paula's Choice vitamin C stuff. That stuff is so good, but it's so expensive. And they came back when I was sick, so. And I don't do like 5 shades lighter like some people do under their eyes. I just do maybe 1 shade lighter. But this is like a matching shade. And then I got another one. And these are just the little sample size ones. I find they last quite a while. And this is like a little bit lighter. And I just put a little bit of that in the corner. It's the same thing, only it's in deep sand instead of honey. I'm sitting here debating, do I want to put powder on? I'll probably just do powder because I don't feel like blending out no liquid foundation. So this is what I do with my dark spots, of which there are many. I was going to do a short showing me covering up my dark spots, but I'll save that for when I'm doing a full beat. I don't even feel like these are my darkest ones. Oh, mercy me. I'm supposed to be doing that life update. So anyway, I don't have the twins anymore. They were placed with their grandmother in a kinship placement. So I was devastated. That's why I didn't vlog for a whole month. I was crying every day for a month. Not a month. I was crying every day for a week. And then the Holy Spirit brought to my remembrance about David and how when he lost his son, and it was as a punishment to him, when he lost his son, he pleaded with the Lord for 7 days to please, change your mind, spare my son's life. And then he got word that his son had passed. And once he got that information, his advisors told him, he got up, he washed himself, he went to the temple to offer sacrifices, and then he came back home and ate. And I remember I was being very resistant to processing my feelings, trying to stay busy, trying to like not give in to the sadness. And it was like the Holy Spirit was telling me, give yourself time to process how you feel, and then it's time to get up and move on with your life, because this is what you signed up for when you chose to be a foster mom. So I gave myself 7 days, and I stayed in the bed. I didn't do anything. Like the first couple of days, that's when I was trying to like organize and keep busy and doing all this crazy stuff. But after that, I just got in the bed. And the only thing I forced myself to do each day was cleanse myself, take a shower. That was it. Other than that, I didn't do anything. And I just cried. I had nightmares. I would wake up crying out for my babies. And this is before I got in touch with the grandmother. I hadn't talked to her. I didn't know anything about her. And I'm like, dang, imagine how the biological parents feel when their kids are taken and they don't know anything about the foster parent and how they treat their babies. So it was quite traumatic. And I was very sad. I was devastated. Me, my whole family, my mom, my sister, we were all just crushed. And I still am. Like, I was crying yesterday. I don't cry every day, and I found a way to have joy. Like, I'm just so grateful that I'm able to communicate with them and the grandma and all of that. Like, I'm in touch with them. But I'm still sad. I still wish they were with me. But so that's the first update. That's the big one. And just along that same vein, I had told them that I would be ready for another placement after Thanksgiving. And the day before Thanksgiving, my agency case manager contacted me like, these are the trainings you need to have done so we can get you back on the list. I was like, dang, girl, we haven't even had the holiday. So obviously they got kids waiting. So I have trainings I'm signed up for on December 5th and 7th. And then after that, I guess on the 8th, I'll be back on the open beds list if they could send me a baby. So I'm trying to get excited about it, but it's sad because I only have 2 spots. So if they send me even just one baby, I wouldn't be able to take the twins. If the twins needed to come back, they wouldn't be able to come back to me while I have a placement. I'm just going on this powder, y'all. This is not no real beat. This is me talking to y'all while I doing this so that I won't look like a hot mess on this camera. And in future meetings, I probably won't do this, but this is my first one where they'll see me, so I figure I might as well look decent. So that's the first one, and then so twins gone, accepting a new baby or babies by mid-December. And I no longer work at that crazy hospital. And I walked off that job. Like, I walked off. Wasn't no notice, wasn't anything. I was just like, I don't have to take this. I couldn't be like, oh, everybody hates Chris. But you're like, I don't have to take this. My man got 3 jobs. I ain't got no man. And I needed that job. But one of those managers started talking crazy to me. And that's one thing I cannot abide. I had let them make it a couple times. Like, well, not let them make it as in not addressing it. Because when they tried it on me before, I quickly let them know I'm not the one. But apparently it didn't take. So she tried it again. And it was like, either walk away or me and this lady gonna go at it. And that's not the kind of vibe I'm trying to have. So I walked off that job one night. And she called me while I was in the parking lot, put my seatbelt on, ready to go. Talking about, are you really not gonna complete your shift? Are you saying you're not working your shift? I said, I'm saying I'm never coming back here. I mean, she really, really tried me. And then the director gonna call me the next day. trying to record the call like she think I'm boo-boo the fool, trying to put it all on the supervisor. And I made sure I told her, I said, it's not just her, it's you too. It's the whole culture that y'all have going up there, a culture of disrespect and disorganization. And I was like, how are you going to tell me you got so many hours and I don't need to be working my other job because I'm needed there, and then you don't put me on the schedule for a whole week? Like, that's just stupid. And I'm like, they made a fool out of me, having me leave my other job even though it's time to go. Made a fool out of me. And now you trying to talk crazy to me? So, and plus I kept getting COVID. Even though I was wearing a mask every day, I'm trying to make sure I don't drop this. Even though I was wearing a mask every day, I kept getting COVID and all that. It just wasn't the place for me. And I was like, Lord, why you even have me go up there? And I think one of the reasons, and this is after much prayer and consideration, one of the reasons was that sometimes he has to show you the areas that you've grown. I don't know what I'm doing trying to do this in his viewfinder. Show you the areas that you have grown. And one thing he showed me was that you are no longer comfortable and at ease in dysfunction. Because I couldn't take it. I was like, this doesn't make sense to me. And I remember a time where I would have been perfectly comfortable in an environment like that. There have been jobs that I've worked like that, where it's just unnecessary drama and foolery. And one of the things that I learned was that, Lord have mercy, I'm glad this is just a video and not life, because I'm a mess, is that I just cannot function or find comfort, any kind of relaxation in foolery. And that's good to know. That shows that I've had growth, that the work I've done for myself mentally and emotionally, and the Holy Spirit has done in me, that it's been working. So I literally could not function in that mess. So I moved on from there. I like this stuff. Infallible by L'Oreal. Makeup extender. I like it, but I hadn't worn makeup in months. And I was getting pimples, but not like a rash. And I got a rash, so I'm not sure if it's this or if it's the foundation that I used on Thanksgiving. That's the only time I've worn makeup. So I gotta figure out what it is so I can discontinue use. But I guess we're gonna find out today, because I didn't put that foundation on. So what I say, twins, foster care license, job, and then of course my new job. I talked about that in the last vlog. Processing medical records. I'm enjoying it. I think I'm doing a pretty good job at it. And I will continue with it. I know I said I would do it at least 6 months. Speaking of, let me go on there. I would do it 6 months to a year. But to be honest, if I end up going back to grad school or going to grad school, I've never been, I'm about to say going back to school, going to grad school, I would probably continue this because it's so easy and it's very low stress for me, at least right now. But they did say this is the slowest time of year for this type of work. But so far, I've been able to keep up with my colleagues that have been here longer. So I think I would continue it while I was in school, because I know graduate school is stressful enough. I'm still being prayerful because I'm not 100% sure what I want to get my degree in. It's a couple of areas that I'm exploring. That's education or counseling, and it would be adult education. If y'all hear something, my mama in there putting dishes away. It would be an adult education. That's something I've always wanted to do. The counseling thing, I think I would be good at it, but I think I would just rather like get a certification or something and do that as a volunteer, because the thought of 40 plus hours a week listening to folks' problems for the next 30 years does not appeal to me. So, and that's another thing I'm thinking about. Like, is this something I would want to do into my 70s? Because that's this was looking like retirement age is going to be for us. And the way my stuff is set up, I'll be lucky to retire at 70. But when I think about continuing education, like teaching on a college level at a community college or something like that, or university, I feel like that's something that I would do and enjoy until I am elderly. So I'm leaning more towards education with just a few classes or a certificate in counseling. That way I can volunteer or do like group therapy or something like that part-time. But my main bread and butter would be something else. So that's it. That's pretty much it on my little update. So that's that on it. I was thinking about doing Vlogmas, but I was like, girl, you barely got anything to post once a week, let alone every day. But then I thought, ooh, maybe it'll be the catalyst to get Carolyn and I to do our podcast. I thought I had some lipstick in here. That's really all you need for a Zoom. Put you on some bright lipstick and blush if you don't have skin problems. And go on about your business. But I was thinking, ooh, if Carolyn and I could like bank a lot of little 15-minute podcasts and post one a day every day and until Christmas, that would could really help promote our little podcast. But she's under the weather. She went to work. She stayed home yesterday. I'm gonna go find my lipstick later. But she's under the weather, so we'll see. But I thought that would be a good idea. It's going to be called Love, Truth, Wellness. And if I get it done, I'll put a link in the description box. Well, this is going to be posted before then, so I don't know. But that's my little life update. I did my hair, y'all. I'll insert a clip of my foundation so y'all can see it does not have to be perfect in order to camouflage it. Let me turn around so you can see the back. I hope I'm in frame, but like the back is covered and you can see from the clip. Oh man, I'm doing this whole thing without my mic. Ooh, that sucks. But you can see from the clip that it's all covered. So let me get back to work. I'll check in with y'all later, maybe at lunch or something. Okay, y'all, it is several hours later since I last talked to you. What was it, like 11? Now it's about a little bit after 3, and I'm about to get off work in about half an hour. But I needed a break. I was trying to catch those men. I looked out the window after I talked with y'all, and why were they laying down out here? Laying down. And they saw me looking out and they hopped up. Because I sure was trying to get them on video. Much as they charge for electricity, y'all don't need to be laying down on the job. Shoot, make no sense. Anyway, let me turn the light on. All of a sudden it got overcast. I forgot where the light was for a minute. But I did stop just for a few minutes to make me some lunch. It was not a healthy lunch. I had some hot dogs and ramen noodles. Y'all, groceries getting so high. It's ridiculous. Like, I'm right here now trying to put in a little order. I have until 3:45 to put it in. Before I lose my little reservation. But groceries are ridiculous. Like, they got me going back to my childhood. Every time I go to the store, I see people with big old boxes of ramen noodle in their car, in their cart. And I don't blame him. But anyway, so I just wanted to check in. I'm supposed to be vlogging. It's going to be a short one. And I remembered my mic. Sorry about that last clip. It was all jacked up because I forgot my mic. But yeah, I'm about to finish up work right quick. And really take me a nap. How about 20 more minutes? I just needed a break. Woo. What you doing? Thank you. I was gonna do it. I had to get back to work. Always fussing. Now the day goes by, huh?
That's a pet peeve of mine.
A pet peeve.
Something I don't like.
I know what a pet peeve is. Dang, I'm a grown woman. I know what a pet peeve is. I'm like, what are you saying is your pet peeve?
This is the thing I don't get very good. Who you talking to?
You gonna give me the definition? That's a shame. You never stop mothering, huh?
What's a pet peeve? I explained that.
I was talking to the YouTube fam. My vlog. I guess she getting ready to make this chicken, y'all. What you gonna roast it?
Yes. Whatever you want to call it.
I was just taking a little break. Got busy all of a sudden. Huh?
That Robin noodles.
What? What are you saying? What?
That Robin noodles.
I said I got busy, not busy. Busy. She's about the ramen noodles. I barely, I just seasoned it, but I didn't drink no juice or nothing. I think I'm okay, sister. Ramen noodles. Bless her heart. I guess I don't need this light. Oh, I'll show y'all Carolyn's the rest of her little decorations that she put up on Thanksgiving. Her little stuff, that's always there. I keep forgetting to get my candles for this, though. I'm gonna get some. But these are cute. And now it's time for Christmas. Well, let me get on back to... Huh? That bulb must have gone out. Oh, you just didn't have the light on. I had these on.
Huh?
I had these on. I just turned them off.
Oh.
She in a panic. Got us nervous after last month. So let me go on. I had a little break. Let me finish my last, what to say, 20 minutes. Finish strong. Although I'm all caught up. I thought I was about to run out of time, so I was flying through my little stuff. I always think I'm going to fall off this chair because it doesn't have handles. So I'm sitting on faith. But I'm going to check all my cues real quick to make sure I got everything. And that's pretty much it. And then I'll do my end of the day report. And I'm pretty much done. My manager, he was happy. Carolyn messaging me right now. Hi, can you put my clothes in the dryer, please? Prayer hands. I guess I'll go do that right quick. She must be thinking about her bed, getting her pajamas already. But our manager, he was happy that we had our cameras on. Because I had just came in a meeting. He was like, I don't see many people with their cameras on. He said, oh, there's Jamie. She's got hers on. I was like, I came in with it on. And then people started putting their cameras on. I was like, the man don't ask for much, y'all. Let's go on and do this for him. So he was happy. So I just got to remember every Wednesday to try to make myself somewhat presentable. Looking at my glasses, they need to be cleaned bad. But I don't have anything really to say in this vlog. Just like keep me in your prayers. As I just transition to new babies. Like, I'm trying to get excited about a new baby being in the house, and I know once I meet them, I'm going to love them as much as I did the twins. But it's bittersweet, and I just miss them. But hopefully I'll see them next month for their first birthday. That's going to be exciting. So I'm planning to do that. Actually, I need to start looking at hotels now because, I don't know, I just assume when people travel for the holidays that they stay with their family, but it will be mid-December, so I probably shouldn't wait till the last minute. And it'll just be one night, overnight. If I was traveling by myself, I probably would leave early, go see them, and come back the same day. But since my mama is coming and my sister, I guess will get a hotel room. But just keep me in your prayers. I got a little playlist I listen to. There's this one song, y'all know I can't sing, but it's when I only see in part, I will prophesy your promise. I believe you, God. 'Cause you finish what you start. I will trust you in the process. I believe you, God. So that's one that I just play on repeat and say, I don't see the whole picture. We don't see the whole picture. That's where trust comes in. God is the one who's in control. And when I don't understand, I'll just meditate on his promises and his word. And y'all know the scripture I've been standing on. One of the ones I've been standing on in my journey to motherhood is that he makes the childless woman, or he settles the childless woman in her home as the happy mother of children, meaning he does the impossible. So I'm just believing that the one that's meant for me, or the ones that are meant for me, will come along at just the right time. And in the interim, I will be obedient. We're called to victory in Christ, to share in the inheritance of victory with Christ, but that also means that we're called to suffer with Christ for the calling that he has on our life. So I know that I am called to foster. I know that I am called to motherhood, and part of that calling involves suffering. So, this is my alarm. I set an alarm for 15 minutes before I'm supposed to get off work so I can start wrapping everything up, but I did that earlier. So I'm going to go put her clothes in the dryer. And what was I saying? Oh, I'm just trusting him, and then that means that sometimes I will have pain. It will hurt on this journey, but if he called me to it, he'll bring me through it. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up here because it doesn't need to be that long. Thank y'all so much for checking on me, coming to see about me one more time. I appreciate and love you all, and until next time, keep the faith.
Never stood up, never got in your way. Never talked back, never thought that I would change.